Now, it is exactly 4 p.m. on this 5th day of June 2024, and just in time for trending news here on Lookuptv. We begin our bulletin now on Kenya has formally joined the International Vaccine Institute as a member state. The ratification of the IV Treaty was marked by a ceremony at the agency's headquarters in Seoul, South Korea. President William RUTO raised the Kenyan flag and stressed the nation's commitment to achieving self-reliance in vaccine production. He further emphasized that Kenya's accession to the IV is crucial for strengthening the country's resolve to achieve self-sufficiency in vaccine production.
As we celebrate this moment, I urge you to keep pushing the boundaries of innovation and enhance our support for research and development in biotechnology, because that will enable us to take charge and define the future of healthcare. Your commitment is vital for our progress. Let us therefore use this milestone as a platform for launching a path into the future through exploration and discovery, and work together in the spirit of solidarity and partnership to build resilient health systems and ensure that the whole world is prepared for any health emergency in the near or distant future. We recall our past experiences, however unpleasant, with a view to consolidating the gains already secured, particularly on lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic, and to deploy innovation to devise a bold way forward for Kenya, Africa, and globally. This is why I am very proud of what we have accomplished and confident about the transformative achievements we shall definitely accomplish together as we go into the future. We are taking effective measures to prepare Kenya and Africa for future outbreaks, epidemics, pandemics, and other health emergencies by translating this commitment into tangible results within a time that we are scaling. Furthermore, as Kenya graduates from dependency on donor support for the supply of routine vaccines to support primary immunization, the partnership and collaboration whose successful culmination we are witnessing here today will guarantee sustainable self-sufficiency in the supply of these commodities as we make our health provision in Kenya.
Now, two robbery with violent suspects have been arraigned in a Limuru court over a carjacking incident. According to DCI investigations, John Kiago, one of the suspects, has been turned to a state witness, while Isaiah Ndirangu has been charged with stealing a lorry worth 4 million shillings in a Rironi area. The accused has been released on a 500,000 shillings cash bail, awaiting mentioning on June 18th and hearing on August 6th.
So the IO was coming to the court. Ofisi ya kiongozi wa mashtaka na uamuzi kafikiwa kwamba mshukiwa wa kwanza atashtakiwa, lakini wewe utachukuliwa kama mshahidi wa pande ya mashtaka. Kwa hivyo naomba hii faili ifungwe ndio huyo mshukiwa wa kwanza aweze kusomewa mashtaka. The accused is admitted to a bond of 1 million shillings with one surety of similar amount, or a cash bail of 500,000 shillings. Hearing on 6th of August before this court, mentioned on 18th of June.
Now, the business community and residents of Mururi Trading Center in Kirinyaga County have raised concerns over heaps of uncollected garbage posing significant health risks and negatively impacting their businesses. The residents who participated in a town cleanup to mark World Environment Day called on the National Environmental Management Authority (NEMA) to intensify the crackdown on polythene bags, which have re-emerged in large numbers.
Dustbin tuko nazo, sio mingi, tumepewa tu moja. Hizi zingine zinarushwa tu kwa borea, wakati zimejaa zinaokotwa na mambwa huko, na upepo pia ikija inaokota. Sasa tumesimama kwa geti ya kanisa, ukiona pale kuna dustbin kubwa sana, na wakati mambwa wamechukua wanakuleta kwa kanisa, Kwa hivyo hata tukiingia kwa kanisa siku ya Sunday tunapata kumeng'ara, lakini kumekaa baya kwa sababu ya hizo mambwa wanapelekanga vitu huko, na hiyo inatufanya kama watu wa biashara tunaona kama hatufanyiwi kazi. Kwa hivyo tunaomba county government ya Kirinyaga wakati
The National Peace and Conflict Management has launched a new initiative in 6 North Rift counties in a bid to promote peace and education among the youth, urging them to lay down their weapons and embrace education to secure a brighter future.
We have been having active conflict in Samburu County in the 3 sub-counties, and the most affected part is Samburu Central, along the Malaso-Amaya belt, where communities have been displaced. Farms are not being attended by the farmers because of banditry. Also, the schools have been affected in terms of education. Some schools have been closed. Some have enrollment gone down. The aggression of armed bandits from across the valley, coming from Tiati, and destabilizing our peace in our county, especially the Samburu Central.
In the North Rift, our concern is it is the young boys, commonly known as Morans here, who are utilized, or they initiate on their own issues that affect peace and conflict management. So the youth, we are saying, drop the guns, drop the weapons, take up the pen and the book. That is where a lasting solution to peace is in the North Rift.
We are happy that people are surrendering firearms, and that is a positive way. And we want to encourage and ask the community, those who have firearms, to surrender. But for those who are using, or those who are using firearms on the highways to attack or injure people, we are warning them that they must surrender their firearms, or also they are going to be arrested or dealt with along the highways. We are not going to entertain that.
We need the national government to focus especially on education, on infrastructure, like opening of roads. You know, the valleys that we have here, they are very inaccessible. That's where the bandits are hiding. So if the national government puts a lot of effort through the Ministry of Roads, by opening roads, construction of many schools across the North Rift.
Community leaders in Ramola, Siaya County, have been warned against inciting the public against investors. Representatives from Shanta Gold Company highlighted ongoing resistance and demonstrations allegedly sponsored by a section of leaders. They are now calling on a peaceful coexistence for development to be realized.
What we are now saying as the people of Ramola, the company called Shanta has got license to do the research of which they are now doing. And they are allowed, and the community and village reps and the government in total accept if they feel that there is a certain document which has not been obtained by the Santa company, let them come open and request the Santa company to produce that document. And again, on evacuation of which they have been proclaimed that the people will be evicted, why don't they produce that document in an open forum which they have been called and denied, for the people of Ramola to know, even to read the area which has been covered for that eviction. Ramola is a village where many people have been lived. Even there are some people who have been elected there. They have not called those elected people in a forum like this to tackle the Ramola's problems. As today, we are warning them.
The Tana Athi River Development Authority is embarked on a sensitization forum on environmental conservation through soccer and sports activities. marking World Environmental Day in Embu County. Tarda noted that the initiative aims to encourage the youth to participate in planting and nurturing of trees to achieve the national target of 15 billion trees.
Therefore, we are encouraging the youth to form groups. These groups we tender with other key stakeholders carefully. And the KFS, we have agreed to be supporting them, giving them the scenes and just establishment of the tree nurseries so that the presidential directives won't be achieved even before 2032. Therefore, I'm happy today to see the youth have participated, and now they are promised this exercise will continue every year. I wish this CAP, this World Conservation CAP that is being played today, it will be played every year. We also come with a program to involve young people from the primary to secondary and also to the colleges, so that the whole world will know Kenya is the first country to host such an event called World Environmental Conservation Portable CAP. And they are started today. The CAP is there, the Kikombe Ikopare. So far, has planted in various counties in the Handi Basin and Tanam Basin. So the youth that you have seen them playing here, you have their contact, we have their location. We shall be using them as you have been using them earlier on to participate in digging of holes whereby we pay them. Also, you shall be using them in a capacity building. This is whereby you will be training them on how to start a nursery, how to manage a tree, how to do watering. So as they put it for, they also gain from participating in the conservation. That is how we want to utilize them. Instead of them being idle, we want all the youth to start this program as an income earning activity. Because these trees are planted, we are buying them from nurseries. So we want to empower them to establish nursery, to do capacity building, so that they will build up themselves.
Well, those are the stories making headlines at this particular moment in time, but I'll be coming to you at 7 p.m. on the Lookuptv, and the insight at exactly 9 p.m. with the stories including the press briefing by Raila Odinga and Prime CS Musalia Mudavadi regarding the Raila Odinga's AUC chairperson's bid, as well as President William Ruto's visit to Korea with Kenya, of course today joining IVI as a member. That will be at 7 and 9 p.m. Until then, you can visit our website www.lookuptv.co.ke just to get an overview of the stories making headlines across the country and beyond. Until then, do have yourself a wonderful evening, and like always, God bless.
We value your